Hey, this is Dr. Guru here, like 14 plus years of experience into the data housing, such as SSIS, Informatica, and data state, and also having experience in the reporting tools, such as SRS, pyramid reporting. Today, I am going to be discuss about the serverless revolution, how the cloud-based data integration is transforming the enterprise data management. Cloud-based data integration has emerged as a transformative force in enterprise data management, revolutionized how organizations handle the exceptional growth of our data across the disparate sources. With a global data creation projected to reach 175 gigahertz by 2025, companies now struggle with integrating data from an average of 12 disparate sources. Organizations implementing cloud integration solutions report a 30 to 40% reduction in the total cost of ownership and up to 60% faster than Insight compared to the traditional methods. Unlike conventional and domestic solutions requiring 8 to 12 months of deployment, cloud integration platforms offer deployment times averaging just 6 to 8 weeks while providing significant uptime improvements. Let me go to the slide. So the paradigm shift in the enterprise data management. We have the traditional integration and the cloud integrations. On-prem solutions dominated 88% of the entire enterprise integration market in 2010, declining to the approximately 35% by 2020. These systems present a significant limitations with over 70% of organizations reporting scalability constraints and integration phase during the peak periods. And coming to the cloud integration, if you see here, like the cloud platform supported workload variations of 20 200 to 300% without a performance degradation. Organizations are adopting cloud integration report 70% reduction in deployment times and 85% decrease in the infrastructure related incidents with the subsequent growth projected. And when coming to the cost benefits of the cloud integration, if you see here on the chart, like we have the cost category and traditional integrations and the cloud integration on the directions. If you see the infrastructure cost, traditional integrations is 100%, and when it comes to the cloud integration, it's 55.60, 50 to 65, and reduction is 35 to 45. And coming to the maintenance, in the traditional integration, it's 20 to 25, and the cloud integration, it's 7 to 10, and reductions is 60 to 65. When coming to the development, that in the traditional integration, it's 100%, cloud integration 50 to 16, and reduction is 40 to 50. And total cost of the ownership, it's in the traditional is 100, and the cloud integration is 60 to 70, and reduction is 30 to 40. Let's move on to the next slide. So if you see here, these are the evolution of the data integration technologies. So the first one is the traditional ETL era. So manual it process requires an average of 40% of 40 developer hours for integration. On-premises solution dominated 80% on integration. The market in 2010. So when coming to the second point, it's a transition period. And the third point is the cloud native integration. And the fourth one is the feature productions. Like by 2025, over 80% of the organization will adopt the cloud-based integration platform as the primary integration strategy. So let me show the chart here. If you look into the chart here, the enterprise application integration market growth. So if you look at like 2022, it's 25%, and like 2024, it's like more than near to 35%, and 2026 it's grown to around 40% year two, and 2028 it's going to grow to 50%, and 2030 expectations is like around like more than 65 plus. So let's move on to the next slide. Like if you see here in the next slide, we have the leading cloud integration platforms. So we do have different cloud integration platforms such as AWS Glue, then the Microsoft Azure Data Factory, and the Google Cloud Data of Data Flow. These platforms collectively control over 70% of the integration platforms. They continue to evolve rapidly with the numerous features releasing, including machine learning based data quality monitoring and the automated lineage tracking. So let me move on to the next slide. So if you move to the next slide, like here, like we have the customer satisfaction with the cloud integration platforms. If see the AWS view, like it's 4.5 out of 5, and the Azure Data Factory is 4.3, and the Google Cloud Data Flow is 4.4. So let me move on to the next slide. So if you come to the next slide, here we have serverless architectures, the new paradigm. If you see the diagram, we have automatic scaling, so which handles the large volume regions within the seconds, cost optimization, development focus, reduced management. And let me move on to the next slide. If you see here, like we do have like event-driven integration benefits. If you see here, event detection means triggers based on the data changes or schedule events on the automated process. The integration flows without the manual intervention. And coming to the real-time analytics enables immediate insights from the process data, and data propagation upgrades flow through the entire pipeline within the minutes. Let me move on to the next slide. So if you see here, like in the slide, like we have the financial services sector implementations. What are the integration challenges and the cloud solution challenges and the results achieved? So this case demonstrates the transformative potential of cloud integration in a highly regulated environments. The majority of the financial institutions implementing similar solutions report enhanced analytical capabilities with a dramatically decreased time to insight compared to the previous on-premises systems. If you go to the next slide, like we have healthcare sector implementations. So the initial integration challenges for the healthcare sector and the cloud integration approach, what they follow and what are the transformation achieved in this particular healthcare sector and the ongoing benefits. As the Highland reports, more than 80% of healthcare providers have implemented some type of the cloud service, such as applications, infrastructures, or the platform services, enabling substantial improvements in both operational efficiency and quality of care. Let me move on to the next slide. We do have the manufacturing sector implementations, IoT data collections, and the cloud integration, predictive analytics, and the operational improvements. So nowadays, like the multinational manufacturing corporates have implemented cloud-based integrations to transform their operations through comprehensive data collection and analysis. Let me move on to the next slide. We have the implementation success factors. Like the first one is the phased migration approach, and the second one is the hybrid architecture during the transitions, and the third one is the redesigned data governance and the executive sponsorship. And the common success pattern emerged from the cloud integration implementations across industries. Organizations that follow the best practices consistently achieve better outcome implementation challenges. Let me move on to the next slide, like the feature of the enterprise data management. So if you see here, like AI enhanced integration machine learning algorithms, which increase the automated data mapping transformations and the quality management, reducing manual effort while improving the accuracy and adaptability to change the data structures. Let me move on to the next slide. Multi-cloud integrations. Organizations will increasingly adopt the integration strategies that span multiple cloud providers. The last one is the real-time everything. They, the shift toward the real-time data processing will accelerate with the batch-oriented approaches, increasingly replaced by the streaming architectures that enables immediate insights and action based on current data. To conclude, like the cloud-based data integrations, it represents a fundamental transformation in how enterprises manages process and derive the value of from their data assets. As these technologies continue to evolve, they will increasingly become the foundation upon the organizations build their data strategies, enabling them to harness the full potential of their information assets in increasingly data-driven business landscape. That's all about it. If you have questions, you can ping me in the LinkedIn or like you can reach me at gmail.com. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.